There are a lot of kids in this world just like me, except they don't have a way to get any clean drinking water. Clean Water Kids is the kid part of kidsacrosscultures.org, where we ask school kids to be our partner in raising awareness for water projects. Clean water changes kids, which changes schools and changes families. And when we help other kids get clean water, it changes us. Clean water changes everything. Raising money for water filters and other water projects is really easy. We have schools, organizations, and other groups all over who do it. Go to cleanwaterkids.com for more information and ideas on how you can partner with us. Although we focus on schools, you don't have to be a school to help us. You can tell your school, your team, your church, your club, or troop, or whatever you're a part of about cleanwaterkids.com and see how easy it is to help. I think every kid deserves clean water to drink. Don't you? I'm Travis, and I'm a Clean Water Kid.
Welcome to the School Zone Podcast, your source for the most creative and innovative ways to school fundraise and impact your kids. Now, here's your host, Matt Miller.
Hey, School Zone Podcast listeners, Matt coming at you. San Antonio, Texas, Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center at the Texas PTA Launch Summer Leadership Seminar. And I've got Sarah Edmondson here from the Clear Lake, or actually League City area, Clear Creek ISD, correct? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yes. So Hillary, what do you do? Why are you here in San Antonio and not in the Houston area right now?
Well, this is something we're looking forward to every year, bringing our whole group together. We've got about 12 members of our PTA that are up here this summer. We had about as many last year, and it's a good bonding experience to come together and get to talk about what we want to do for the year and kind of make plans together, and also to see what's available and out there. Coming to the exhibit hall is a big part of that, seeing the possibilities, anything new that's come up. We've gotten a lot of great ideas from just coming and going to the exhibit hall. We've worked with companies like Spirit Monkey with the Spirit Sticks.
Yeah.
Implemented that at our school, and that's become kind of an award system for the kids for perfect attendance and honor roll. And we are always looking for new fundraising opportunities as well. We've tried to lean a little bit away from doing food, maybe that's not as nutritious. I know there are a lot of candy bar and there's pizza and cookies, but we also want to continue our education with the children, though, to make healthier choices. So it's kind of interesting to see the changes that have been made with some of these companies. You see a lot more fun runs now. You see a lot more where they're trying to get the kids active and moving. And you don't want your fundraiser to just be about the money that you're raising. You want it to be something that is truly beneficial to the school.
Awesome. So what's your role in the PTA?
Right now, my role is volunteer coordinator. So people see me and run.
Awesome.
You know.
Hey, you.
You're not busy right now. You come here. I've also been the communications chair and the school store chair last year. So that's how I actually got involved in it. Was when my son started kindergarten. I felt like I didn't really know what was going on in the school system, wasn't really aware. And so I searched out the PTA and I was like, I'll take care of your communications. And I'm like, now everybody has to tell me what's going on. Now I know. And was sending out the newsletters. But it's been a great experience working with other moms and families and working closely with the school as well. We're very blessed. We have a great group that's working together for the benefit of the kids. So
very nice. Cool. So how many kiddos? Just one?
I have 3.
Okay.
And they're all in elementary school right now. A 4th grader, 2nd grader, and a 1st grader.
Wow. So your life is crazy busy.
It is, and it's just starting. It's just getting kicked off here.
So how do you find time to do this too, on top of just being a mom and a wife?
Well, I just understand the importance of it. I think it's important to make this kind of time to be aware of what's happening at the school and the things that happen in the background, and to be a presence at the school as well. just that my kids know that I'm there, that they know that I'm active in it, that they know that I know this activity is going on and I'm present and can be there for them. And that was really something we wanted when I decided to be a stay-at-home mom, was for me to be that presence in their life. And so that, and being part of the school and being part of the PTA has helped me do that. And it's not only just about my kids, but working in the school store, I got to meet so many of the other wonderful children, and it's a lot of fun to get to meet them and be that influence and that smiling face that they see first thing in the morning that tells them to have a great day. And so it's a lot of fun.
So when you guys let's talk school store for a minute, because I've always been curious about this.
Okay.
How do you guys go about finding stuff to have available there? And are there any really restrictions that you guys have in that regard? Or
our particular school, we don't allow food. We don't sell food. I think that just introduces like a whole new set of licenses and issues. So it's mainly school supply based. And I looked a little bit on the internet and tried surfing around looking at different companies, and we get magazines from those companies as well, about every month or so or 2 months, that have the information of like the new things that they have available. And so personally, when I was ordering for it, I tried to make it things that were useful in the school, and maybe something may be cute, but it may be a little distracting in the class, so try to keep that in mind as well. But also trying to make sure that it's something that the kids kind of want. Going back to like Spirit Monkey, we got the Minecraft Spirit Sticks, and they're like almost immediately gone because that's the big thing right now. And I'm sure the Pokemon ones that they're coming out with soon are going to be gone in no time as well. So kind of staying on top of that and the trends of what the kids are looking for, which makes, the learning experience just a little bit more fun for them.
Now with the Spirit Sticks, I guess you sell some of them and then some of them you use for rewards, right?
We do,
So it's kind of a self-funding thing.
It is, yeah. We sell some of them from the school store. We try to keep like a limited number of them, so it's kind of just fun and exclusive to have your Spirit Stick.
So you talked about, food being something that you guys have kind of intentionally tried to steer away from, et cetera. What are some of the other things that when you're looking at companies to potentially partner with at an event like this are either showstoppers for you from the very beginning or are things that you're looking for?
Well, the quality of the product. Yeah, the quality of the product has been a big issue for us. We put the school kits together and allow the parents to purchase those for the next coming school year so that the parents don't have to go out and buy their all the school supply list. And so seeing these companies and getting to talk to them and see what their products are like, are you using name brand products or are we going to get lesser quality products? That makes a big difference because we go out and we get 3 quotes. And we don't always want to use just what the lowest quote came back. We want to make sure that, if the teachers want Expo markers, they're going to have Expo markers in there because they're going to last longer.
Right.
It's better for the kids in the long run and the teachers. Also, we run a Santa shop at our Winter Wonderland every winter, and it's mainly little knick-knack stuff that the children, it just gives them an opportunity to purchase little things that they can give for Christmas. And it may not be too much, but we'd still want it to be quality. Like, we don't want them to walk out of there and the first thing that happens is it breaks. Yeah, because that's not fun for anyone. So we're looking at the quality of the products. It's nice to be able to talk to them and see, what they bring in and get to know where they get their things from.
Now, do you guys do any big events at all, or have you guys not done much of that?
We have 2 big events. We have a free Winter Wonderland we do every December where we host a free breakfast, free pancake breakfast for the families, free Christmas crafts for the family. We have Santa there they can take their picture with for free. Most of that is free. We do invite vendors to come so they could purchase things from vendors if they'd like. That's how we get a little bit of the funding to run that. And like I said, we have our Santa shop there as well, but the majority of that event is free. The other big event we have is our carnival every spring, and that is our major fundraiser for the year. So we have a different theme every year. We have inflatables. We have all sorts of games that they can win tickets for or little prizes for. They can purchase lunch there as well, and just making an all-day family fun activity at the school.
That's awesome.
It is.
Very, very cool. So are there any other suggestions you would make generally to maybe some of the companies that are here or who might be listening, that, hey, these are some of the needs that we really have, or some of the things that would help you do a better job helping me do my job? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's an interesting question. Like I mentioned, we're always looking for healthy alternatives, things that promote what we're wanting the kids to learn and to value. So I think it would be interesting to see things that go, me personally, like things that go more organic, just healthier options, those sort of things that we're trying to instill in them. I love the idea of the fun runs and the games and the activities, and I love the idea of fundraising activities that are part of a family and part of a community, something that people can rally around rather than you're taking home a catalog and ordering things and bringing them back.
Right. Awesome. Well, Hillary, thank you very much for taking a few minutes.
Thank you for having me.
We're loving to get the opportunity, since all of you guys are here, to get your side of things, and so that folks can learn more about what your world is like and some of the considerations and things that you guys are talking about. Because you guys are right smack dab in the middle of it, right? And so we appreciate all you guys do for the kiddos, for the schools, and grateful for you taking a couple minutes out of your fun time away from League City to sit down and chat for a few.
Well, thank you. We appreciate what you're doing as well.
Awesome. Thanks. Have a great rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the School Zone podcast. If you like the podcast today, we would be honored if you would leave us a review and a 5-star rating in iTunes or on your podcast player of choice. Your review helps us gain more exposure so we can serve more schools like yours. Victor Hugo once wrote, "To learn to read is to light a fire. Every syllable that is spelled out is a spark." Wouldn't you agree that readers are thinkers, and readers and thinkers change the world? That's why we offer Marlin and Percy, good and wholesome reading for kids from 4 to 13. Marlin and Percy comics and graphic novels follow the adventures of two superhero apes and best friends as they fight crime rings, subdue wacky villains, and overthrow half-baked plans of world domination. Marlin and Percy are also fighting with you against another deadly villain, illiteracy. Scattered throughout the clean and wholesome content are vocabulary-increasing words with definitions. Marlin and Percy comics and our novel can be found on Amazon or marlinandpercy.com. Save $9 now on the 7-comic ebook bundle at marlinandpercy.com. Just use the code APEPOWER. Marlin and Percy, heroes, best friends, apes. Order your books now.